So today I'm going to show you the Microsoft Makecode Arcade system. So as you can see, this is the beginner skill map. So the skill maps have tutorials in them. Like I've completed all of these, and after I made this rescue the baby dinosaurs, the dinos, and you get a certificate for each game you complete, all the tutorials you complete for this game. So it opens, if you click it, then you get a certificate for this is a collector game, this is a clicker game, and this is a greeting cards and jokes. So just to make a little laughter for just today's episode, in today's video, let me just show you a little joke. It's just loading. It is like when you need it. And yeah, why did the apple go out with a fig? Okay, if you want to pause the video, you can just pause the video and think what is the answer. The answer is because it couldn't find a date. And here's some confetti for you if you got it correct. So, if you want to save, they say you need a Microsoft account, but I don't have a Microsoft account, so I worked on it and it just saves. So it doesn't matter. So today I'm going to show you how to create the pizza, and another game is Galga. So blocks, and this will just tell you what is going to be in the game. So in this game, you'll make a player and a food, and the food for the player. The goal of the game is to eat as much pizza or your food as you can before the time runs out. And each time you overlap with the pizza, you gain points and the countdown is restarted. So more count you just add more countdown and you'll gain points. So you can add your favorite color. My favorite color is blue. So I'm just gonna choose blue. You can choose whatever color you want from white, and you can choose gray because it's just going to come out blank. So white, red, pink, orange, yellow, teal, green, blue, sky blue, purple or violet, and the other colors I can't understand. So you can go next. If you don't understand anything like in this, you can just press the hint color and you can see what block you need on the start and how it looks like. So it will, and yeah, I just added mine already, and here's my game. And yeah, so I'm just gonna hide the simulator because it will be more easier to look at the code. So open this. So here's the Sprite Toolbox, and I can just drag the first block. But as you see, these are the blocks you can only get, and I'm just gonna show you later on what kinds of blocks are in each container. So set and in the gray box you can just create a game. I just create my normal character that I used to make in my booklets. I made used to make them 1 year ago. If anyone like to see them, you can tell me in the comments. I'll show you how to make a 4 and a 8 booklet. So anyway, as I'm making my character, you can make your own character or you can choose from the gallery. The gallery like shows you different characters like this. Uh, on later on, I'll choose like a pizza for the food, but for now, I'm just gonna create my own player just to show how to do it. So here the sizes. You can make a big one, a medium one, and a small one like I'm using. So I'm just gonna use different size blocks for mine, and there's my character. So um and when you move on, there's like your asset. So I'm just gonna name my asset if I'm gonna use it again, duck. And yeah, so on the controller you can use move my sprite, and you can use with the arrow keys or the joystick like this. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to use the keyboard. And as you can see, my player moves in all directions. If you click the plus button, you can make it move, like for example, I'll do this to 0, and it, I can't move up or down. I can only move left or right. But if I change this to 0 and this to 100, then I can move up and down, up and down, but not left and right. So this is just like you can do it. I'm just gonna keep it to 100 because the tutorial doesn't say how to do it. So I'll just keep it like this. And for the Sprites Toolbox drawer, you can drag another sprite too. So when you create a sprite, if you put in another one, then it will come as sprite 2. So if you want, if you don't like the like for example, this is the my sprite 2 and you don't like it, so I don't like it and I'm just gonna put it as food. Actually that will be the kind of it. I'll just put it as pizza because I'm gonna put a pizza in my gray box just as a hint. Anyway, so I already did that. And in the set pizza block, you can put it in food. That will, I told you it will be as the kind, so I changed it to pizza. So, and if you want to just, I'm gonna just choose a small pizza. And there's my pizza. So, as you can see, it's just the right size for my little character. but we can't eat it. So that will come in handy for our next step. So let's just put an overlap container, and as you can see, I just put it in the empty space of the workspace, not over here. It cannot connect because the container can only like let you put it inside like this on start, not like these blocks. These blocks need to be put inside a container like this one. So I'm just gonna put this to food so you can just yeah. So let's just put a change score by 1. That will add points, and you might want to see this. This is a fun little trick. So you can just keep scoring points by just not moving, and this will be my little treat. Yeah, I can just see how many points I earned from this. And let's set the position for pizza to random locations around the screen. Open the Sprites Toolbox drawer and drag a Set My Sprite Position block on this. So, yeah, I just got 1,000 points by just doing that. hmm And so it's just my Sprite. I'm just gonna change it to pizza. And I don't remember. Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna make this process a little faster by just skipping a little rules. And yes, I already did that. I already did that. So our arcade game is 160 pixels wide and 120 pixels high. So in the random block X, we'll put 10 to 160. That is the max. And I'm just gonna put 120 for the last one and 10 for this one, for the Y. So so as it said, if you collect each pizza, you can get a point, and you can restart the timer. As you can see, I'm just scoring points, and the pizza keeps moving. I'm just gonna set 5 seconds of time when I add the code. You can just let it for 10 seconds. I just want to make it a little harder and just do it to 5 seconds. If you I can tell you a little tip after this game. If you just want to add it, if you don't want to add it, it's fine. If you don't like losing, you can add it. That's just a little hint. So that is our game. Um, so I'm wanting to I'm just not going to share. And if you don't like to lose like that, you can just do this. So on countdown and put a container block over here. Now on game, you might see a game or lose. Sorry, my little brother is stomping over there in the basement. So you can do game over win. This will do if the countdown ends, like I'm just, then it will do like a high tune. You win and with confetti. If you want to add your own effect, you can do splatter. I like the splatter. In splatter, I'm just going to show you the different effects. Let me just add it to 1 second. So that way, and you can see all the white like that. And I can do a slash. Slash is when you'll get all the lines that. And melt, like when in the game lose, it will just get the same effect, but this is when you win. So dissolve, in dissolve is like that has happened. And clouds is I think it's when the clouds come. Yeah. And you can do starfield, it'll like drop stars down. Starfield, you can do bubbles. Bubbles will also drop down, but no, it will come up like water. So it looks like bubbles will be more suited, but I just want to show you all the effects. This is the blizzard effect, and this is the smiles effect. You might like, if you're positive, you might like smiles. Um, Hearts is like the same thing but with heart shapes like that. And last but not least, confetti was our first one. So I just like confetti for now. And if you, it will just be like that if you just, I just want to check one thing out. Oh, so it will, if you do the plus and put it with splatter, it will come to your own effect. But if you do it with minus, then it will come to its default. The confetti is its default position, but when I added it, it was splatter. So the different types of skill maps. Um, there's one. There's a skill map based on the Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. The movie is coming in the theaters. There's a zookeeper's adventure is like when a lot of animals, like there's an animal game on each based activity and a game maker guide. The game maker is a little more advanced than the beginner. I've tried some, but this one is really hard. And this is one where like you make a player that can jump and move around a tile map. A tile map is like when you can get a platform and you can jump on it. It's kind of same with mine, but it's in 2D. So this is a space. You can do projectiles and add effects. This is when I get enemies, and this is when I get few, but I haven't completed it yet. There's still one um thing and I can't get the enemies to get moving correctly. So it's just like all of them are just based. If you want to try a skill map, you can try one. but I just want to show you all of them, and I'll just tell you a little tip. Like, I've been, for example, there's a memory game, and some are like very advanced, so I don't pick those. But those l- see the code and you think like, I think this one is a little easier for me. Then you can choose that and you can copy the game. You can make your own characters like in memory. And yeah, so I just do that. Now in so I just wanted to show you all the blocks. So in Sprites, there's a crate, there's this, there's physics, like I showed you. This is effects. You can add effects on your sprite. Projectile. You can add like things coming out from it and attacking the enemies. Or you can make from one you need to collect. Or so this is like when something, like for example there's just sprite, and if the enemy overlaps with it, then it should -1 life, and or so it's like on the life cycle. I don't really use life cycles. And the images. This is control. Move my sprite with buttons. This is all about like when there's a multiplayer, when it's moving. That's just about the controller. On game, it's gameplay, updates, and you can just put some, no, you can put some dialogues on the first screen for lag, for like if you want to add something like the directions to how to play the game, you can just put it. You can set the dialogue to any time. You can set the dialogue cursor. You can set the tile. You can make it like green, red. You can also make a frame for it, like a box in which the dialogue will come. So it's just about you. So in music, you can put like you can in play melody. You can make your own melody. For example, I like hopeful. You can even make your own tune. Ooh, sorry, my game has just some errors. Um, so you can just remove these. Um, if you want to make your own tune, you make like I really don't know how to play the. Oh, I forgot to add some. Tony. Oh, that sounds like a good tune to me, so I'll just keep it. Others like don't like the tunes. Oh, sorry, my battery is running low. So, yeah, that's just what it is in Makecode Arcade. I hope you like it. Bye. Bye.